Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing the best I can. As usual, let's see. What do you think is the best thing for us to use as motivation for us to do our best? I know we can use each other, but we need to use some tools to motivate us. I think the best tool that we can use is the truth. Like, for example, the truth about you and who you are is very important. Would you agree or disagree? Like, for example, do you know who you are? Do you truly know who you are? You are a reflection. What do you see when you look in the mirror? What you see is called a reflection. So what do you reflect? You reflect many things like your consciousness, your desires, your feelings, your actions, and much more. And if you care about your reflection, if you care about your image, then you should care about your actions, because your actions will reflect upon it. So if you want to look your best, please do your best. But if you're not going to do your best, then you're not going to look your best, you're not going to feel your best, and then you shouldn't cry about it. I'm sorry, maybe I was a little bit too mean at the end. Mean or too honest. But anyway, I hope you got the message, conclusion. So, the truth is very important, and so are you. But you are not the truth. You are not the foundation of life. The foundation of life is built on the principle of math. For example, we don't build houses, other structures and assumptions or beliefs. We build them on truth like math on good foundation. What can happen if a house or any other structure is built on anything other than truth? What structure is not meant to last, they may collapse. And what can happen to those who are inside that structure or close by it means collapsing? They may get injured, become harmless, they may suffer, they may die. The same consequences do apply when we build when we build our life. If our life is not built on truth, on good foundation, then our life can collapse just like a house can collapse. And because of that, it can injure or even kill not only us, the builders, but those who are in our life or those who are close by it. So it's strongly suggested that we should build our life on truth, on a good foundation. And I'm sorry, but one day I'm going to talk about why you are going to die. Maybe I should talk about it now. You are going to die because your life is built on a bad foundation. When something's built on a bad foundation, that life is not meant to last. The clue, it's in the Bible, the wages of sin is death. Why somebody will build their life on a bad foundation? Well, like I mentioned, your actions do reflect on you and your image. If you're not going to do your best, you're not going to look your best. If you're going to do ugly things, you're going to look ugly as hell. So many of us who are ugly as hell, instead of changing their actions for better, they decided to build a place like this so they can live their life without the consequences of their actions. How can I explain? Well, would you, like for example, would you walk away from the truth? Like, would you walk away from the true image? Your true image is a representation of who you are, and it's based on your actions. Your image, your reflection, is like a home, a vessel for your mind, for your soul. And what can happen if a home is built on a lie, on a false image, on a bad foundation? But home is meant to last and may collapse. And if you don't have a home for your mind, for your soul, become harmless, aka ghost. So why somebody would build their life on this foundation? Well, because their actions are ugly, so they look ugly as hell. So instead of living with the consequences of those actions, they try to live without them. How's it? No. Oh. But anyway, you get the point. I think in the future I can talk about it in more detail. So, and like I mentioned, so you are not the truth. You are not the foundation of life. Your personal truth is the meaning of life and not the foundation of life. Your existence can give meaning to life or it can take it away. You or anyone else is not allowed to take the meaning of life away from anyone but oneself. So if you want to go to hell or hell-like situation, you have the right to do so, but you don't have the same right to bring that experience to others, because by doing so, you're taking the meaning of life away from them, and because of that, you may be faced with some unpleasant consequences after. So I strongly suggest that if you don't like pain, if you don't like suffering, then you shouldn't contribute to it in any way or form. Like for example, go vegan. That's what I'm doing. I'm being vegan for 14 years. And you should be happy about it as well. Do you know why? Because you are not on my menu. I'm sorry. Some people, you know, like Alex Jones, you can go on YouTube and research the video about Alex Jones talking about killing the neighbors. If they don't have no more meat to eat, he will go and kill the neighbors and he will feed them to his family, to daughters and stuff like this. So be careful, you know. And I suggest you go vegan, you do your best. You know, going vegan, that's the best we can do to lessen the pain and suffering, and not contribute to it. But if you do like pain and suffering, like, you know, eating animals, for example, you may say, but you don't like it, but yet you contribute to it, like eating animals. Well, it shows that you do like it, otherwise you would not do it. And if you do like pain and suffering so much, then you shouldn't complain about it. Instead, you should embrace it with open arms. You know who did this? Who embraced suffering with open arms? They have a, you know, cross for you as well. Either you're gonna learn through pain and suffering, or you're gonna learn from somebody who already went through that. Oh yeah, like I mentioned about hell. I didn't believe in hell until scientifically I was able to prove it, but hell does exist. What is hell? Hell is a place you don't want to be in. Hell can manifest itself in mental state, physical state, and environmental state. The mental state is related to anxiety, depression, and so on, to physical state like looking ugly and so on, and environmental state like polluting the planet. You know, by doing so we can make the life more miserable than it already is, not only for ourselves but others as well. Am I talking too much? Maybe I should stop. Maybe you should talk back. I'm waiting for some comments or suggestions so we can learn from each other and improve our behavior. Why? Why not? Well, thank you so much for your day. Thank you so much for your time that day. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye. Let's see. I hope you do like music. If you do, please share what kind of music you like so I can listen to it. By doing so, I can learn more about you. I care about you. I want to know what motivates you to do what you do or what you don't do. And I hope you have the same feelings for me. I want to learn about what's going on with us. Anyway, oh my gosh, I talk so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.